Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my main man right here, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you with the Thanksgiving NFL Slate Edition show. I guess that's probably could have worded that differently, but yeah, guys, if you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. We get 100 likes, 100 comments, guys. You know what time it is. We're giving away a free 1 month DFS Club membership, guys. That's just how we roll. And if you're so inclined down below, there's a super thanks option. If you want to throw us a couple dollars in the tip jar, it goes towards Schroeder's Fancy Feast and his salmon treats, and it goes towards the channel and just keeping the lights on around here, guys. So, and you get a special shout out in the next video, guys. So, without further ado, Schroeder, let's go into warp speed and start the fucking show. All right, now I got cat fur all over my face. Sorry, I'm watching the hockey scores as we're talking now because guess what? We're doing it again tonight in hockey, guys. So very exciting, very exciting. You guys haven't been checking out my NHL videos, even if you're new, you've never played before. Check them out. It's free fire, man. Free fire. But let's shout out the last NFL video, the super thankses. So we got a $10 super thanks Schroeder from Jan. $10 from Jan, buddy. What you gotta say? Thank you so much, Jan. We really appreciate you and all you do for us. And it's gonna go right to my stomach, right to my fancy feast. Yes, yes, it is. Thank you so much, Jan. We really appreciate it. $10 super thanks. God bless you. May the winning continue for you. I've seen you on the Hall of Fame lately, so that just makes me happy to see. Let's see. So Jan, the $10 super thanks. We got Zane with a $2 super thanks. Zane, my man, thank you so much. Schroeder, you got something you want to say to Zane? Yeah, Zane's my dude. He's got a pretty cool name. So if you ever have a son or another cat, we'll name him Zane. Yeah, I'd have to agree. That's a pretty cool name. I always say that to him though. But thank you so much, Zane, for the $2 super thanks. Short and I really appreciate it, brother. And yeah, it goes to the channel, it goes towards the fancy feast and all that stuff, man. So let's do this. There we go. Thank you so much, guys, for the super thankses. If you guys want your time to shine in the next video, all you gotta do is leave us a dollar or two in the tip jar, and we'll shout you out. Now I got cat fur all over me. Thanks, Schroeder. Appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Golden Knights just scored. And let's start the night off right. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hopefully you guys are spending it with your friends and your family. And cheers to you guys. Um, mm. In the comments down below, let me know what you're thankful for. I know it sounds kind of cliche and stupid, but let me know in the comments. What are you guys thankful for? Um, like I said in the it wasn't the last video, it was 2 videos ago. Just these times that you get to spend with your family, don't take them for granted. Like soak it all in, hug everybody twice, and because you never know when they'll be gone one day. So don't take it for granted, guys. Hug all your friends, all your family when you see them today, and have a great time. But be safe. Don't drink and drive. You guys know the spiel. All right, I just care about you guys. All right. If you guys want to come join the DFS club, I got to shout out the club here. Go to dfsclub.com right here, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies. This is where you get all my lineups, guys. Ownership, projections, top stacks, core plays. We do the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. 1 hour before lock. That's when we break down the slate. Space and I went on a little bit early today because of the 15 game NBA slate. Which, by the way, I didn't do a video on last night because it would have been nonsense. Like 15 games, everybody was questionable. So I'm like, I can't give you guys any good plays because we don't even know who's fucking playing. So, but that's why you got to join the club. Go to the website. Do yourself a kindness. Go to the website. Check out the slideshow. We play every single sport, guys. We're $14 a month. We're the same price as a damn Big Mac supersized meal, Whopper supersized meal, what have you. We got 760 members, 760 right now, guys, and we play every single damn sport. All you gotta do is click join now. Make sure you click on our logo, Skywalker DFS, so Schroeder and I get credit. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone. I just gotta make sure it's not muted when Schroeder rubs up against the mic. And pick your plans. Look at these prices, guys. $14 a month. You can go the yearly for $149. Let's face it, that's cheaper than everybody else's monthly plans. Just saying. We have our silver plan, which is our 6-month plan, guys. We got our 3-day passes. And then you already saw the slideshow. We cover prize picks, sports wagering, you name it, guys. We cover it. Stop losing. Stop taking the fucking bus. Start winning with us, man. DFSclub.com. I'm on a fucking heater right now with NHL. Like, I can't even explain it. I honestly cannot even fathom how good this year's been to us, man. Another big win tonight. 2 out of 3 of my DK lines just hit big. Again. So when I win, the club wins. That's just how it goes. Oh, my goodness. I get one of them lint rollers or something when, you got pets around and the fur just sticks to you. All right, so let's get into this slate. Got 3 games. So hold on to your hats. Let's bring up Draft Dashboard here. So we'll start at quarterback. So we got Josh Allen against Detroit at 8K. Right now, garnering all the ownership, 47%, and rightfully so. The nuts matchup. Not to, let alone as Josh Allen. But Detroit gives up the most fantasy points in the league to quarterbacks. So that's just a double whammy, right? It's the most logical freaking play on the slate is right here, Josh Allen at 8K. Now, if you're playing one lineup, a single entry, just play Josh Allen. If you're playing multiple lineups, you can pivot. But it's dangerous, man, because if Josh Allen goes off for one of his 40, 50-point fantasy games and you don't have him, good luck cashing. It's one of those plays. So it's kind of hard to get away from him. I'm sure the most popular pivot, would be Dak Prescott at 21% ownership right now, 6.2K. Going up against the Giants, 10th in the league against quarterbacks, but Dak on Thanksgiving Day is just money in the bank. But you could do that. So let's say you're playing 3 lineups, right? Maybe I do 2 Josh Allen and then maybe, like a Dak Prescott. You got Daniel Jones on the slate, but the only thing with him and with Barkley, which I'll get to in a minute, is that their whole offensive line is fucking out. I think 4 out of their 5 starters are out, if I read that correctly. So without no pass, no protection, like it's going to be a long day for Daniel Jones against this Dallas defense. So those of you in season-long fantasy leagues that got Dallas defense, get them if they're on the waiver wire. Probably not. But yeah, guys. So Daniel Jones is probably going to be running for his life tomorrow at 5-5. Mac Jones, nope. Kirk Cousins in primetime? Check his record on primetime, guys. It's not good. It's horrible. I would go Jared Goff. If I'm going to punt, I'm going to fucking punt. I would go Jared Goff because he's going to have to throw the ball to keep up with Buffalo. That's how I'm picturing it. Jared Goff's 5'2". If he gets a 20, I think he'd be okay, right? So I'm either playing straight up Josh Allen or Jared Goff. Now, if you're playing multiple lineups like 150, I'd throw in some Dak, right? Just to be a little different. But just these 3 for me. If Daniel Jones had a healthy offensive line, then yeah. Let's go to running back. So again, Saquon Barkley, the thing that he has going for him in this slate, though, is that he does catch passes. So if he's going to get little dump-off passes, get like 7 receptions or something, yeah, he's going to be worth the 8K price tag. I don't know how much of him I'll get. Dallas is pretty good against the rush. They're 6th in the league. So everybody's priced down, though. DraftKings and FanDuel made it to where you can play whoever you want pretty much. So Barkley's in play. Dalvin Cook's in play. New England is 2nd in the league against rushing. So there's that. I don't know. I can just see this Minnesota-New England game just being like fucking 9-6. You know what I mean? So I'd say he's in play. And of course, you got the Dallas running backs. You got Tony Pollard at 6'6". If everyone's going Tony Pollard, which they are at 40%, fuck, I'll go Ezekiel Elliott for 5'8". Because Zeke, is going to get the red zone targets or touches, right? 15. He actually got 15 touches last game, 18 fantasy points. But man, Tony Pollard's so fucking fast, man. Tony Pollard is, any other team, he'd be the RB1 right now. 15 attempts last week, 40 fantasy points, 6 targets. Dude's just a speedster, like he's been shot out of a cannon. So both running backs are in play. Can you play both of them? Sure. I don't mind it. Ramondre Stevenson at 6'4", right now getting all the ownership, 53%. Going up against Minnesota. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he might be overowned. 6.4K. Yeah, he gets 15, 16, but also remember, Damian Harris is back, and it looks like Damian Harris is settling back into his old role as a first, second down back. So if he's going to be 53%, give me Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams is 5.9K. Jamal Williams, what does he do? He gets in the end zone. He scores a lot of touchdowns, guys, every week. And we still don't learn, right? 5.9K. Very cheap, very underpriced, very underowned. He gets anywhere from 17 to 24 rushes a game. Doesn't get targets. That's what Swift is there for. But yeah, Jamal Williams is probably going to be in all my lineups tomorrow. 5'9". Devin Singletary. So here's the thing: if you're going to roster Josh Allen, would it be smart to roster Singletary too? Because if Josh Allen's having a big game, that probably means that Singletary's not getting in the end zone. That's how I'm seeing it. So, I mean, if people are stacking Singletary and Josh Allen, that kind of doesn't make sense to me. Singletary doesn't really get in the end zone as it is, and he's not really a pass catching running back. I mean, they got who they got back there now? He has his back, James Cook now, who's back there getting some action too. So if I'm not playing Josh Allen, I'd play Devin Singletary. And right now he's at 48% ownership. Sorry, he's the highest on. Crazy. I can already see some edges here. So I'd play Jamal Williams before I play Devin Singletary. DeAndre Swift's fine at 5'6". It's just, man, he doesn't get that many carries. He doesn't get that many targets. Just a safe play. You want to be different? Yeah, you can go Damian Harris at 5'5". He could be one of these slate breakers tomorrow. 8 rushes and had 11 fantasy points. 2 targets also. He's hard to tackle. He's good at breaking tackles. Minnesota's 21st in the league against running back. So, yeah, I like Damian Harris. And then if you feel like you have to punt, you can go James Cook at 4-4. He got 11 carries last week. 9 fantasy points. If the game is like getting out of hand too, you think they'll probably pull Singletary and James Cook will probably rush the whole like fourth quarter. So that's another way of looking at it too, if that's how you're going to plan it. So that's what I'm looking at. So yeah, give me a lot of Jamal Williams, a lot of Ezekiel Elliott. For me, it's all about the ownership, guys. It's all about the ownership. How can I get ahead of the field in a 3-game slate? And what makes sense? Like if Josh Allen's going to throw for 5 touchdowns, I probably don't want to have Devin Singletary. So let's go to wide receivers. You got Stephon Diggs, 8K. Yeah, he's in play. CeeDee Lamb, 7.1K. It's okay. He's in play. He's pretty good at football, guys. The Sun God, St. Brown. Yeah, he's in play for Detroit at 6'6". If you're going to roster Jared Goff, you better roster him with him. At least correlate one pass catcher with your quarterback on a 3-game slate. Otherwise, you're just leaving money on the table. Gabe Davis, 5.3K. He's a lot cheaper than Stephon Diggs. So if you want to do a Buffalo stack, again, you can run it with Gabe Davis and Isaiah McKenzie. Nobody's going to be on Isaiah McKenzie this week because he got a goose egg last week. So nobody's going to roster him. Week before that, though, he got 5 targets, 1 rush, and he got 10 fantasy points. If we can get 10 fantasy points out of McKenzie this week, or more than that, like for some reason he's Josh Allen's favorite target all of a sudden, you can do a cheap Buffalo stack with him and Gabe Davis. That's a possibility, right? If you're looking to save some salary. Jacoby Myers has a great matchup. 5.1K going up against this Minnesota defense, ranked 27th in the league. He's the number 1 target in New England. So right now at only 24%. He's a good one-off. Darius Slayton's a good one-off. I'm just worried about the passing game for the Giants, like I said. I don't know how much time Daniel Jones is going to have in the backfield. So Slayton's not my first or my second choice, but if you got to roster a Giant wide receiver, he'd be number one. You got Justin George Jefferson at 8.2K. He's fine. But again, this quarterback, absolutely garbage in primetime games. Garbage. But if you're going to do a Minnesota stack, it makes sense to roster him and Adam Thielen right under him for 4.9K. Michael Gallup's even a player. So if you're going to do a Dallas stack, you got Michael Gallup, or you can play Michael Gallup as a one-off. He's 4.6K. His targets are there. 6, 7, and 4 targets in his last 3. 9, 8, and 7 fantasy points. So not a bad punt play. And then let's go to tight ends here. I'll take a swig. So off the top, we got TJ Hawkinson at 5K. I mean, all these tight ends are cheap, guys. Dawson Knox, 3.5K. Sure, they're both in play. Dawson Knox, add them to your Isaiah McKenzie stack. You want to get really cute. Do Josh Allen, McKenzie, and Knox instead of Gabe Davis and Diggs, just to be different. Try it out. Depends on how many lines you're playing, guys. You got to get different. But I would assume Knox would be uber chalk. Right now, yeah, him and Schultz are and rightfully so, the two top owned tight ends. TJ's great, but again, it's the quarterback. You got them jitters or something when he's on prime time. I don't know what it is, man. But Dalton Schultz didn't play at 3.8, especially if you're going to roster Dak. Jonnu Smith for 3K. He's consistently getting 4 targets every single game. 9, 5, and 4. So he will get on the scoreboard. That's not the issue. It's just his ceiling's pretty much capped, right? He hasn't seen double-digit fantasy points. He's come close a couple times, but hasn't seen it yet. So, in the defenses, I mean, you can play the Cowboys defense. It shouldn't be a problem paying up. Like I said, everybody's priced down. Dallas makes sense. Buffalo makes sense. Even New England makes sense. Let's see what the owner. Yeah, New England's 21%. Dallas is 30. Buffalo's only 10. So, I mean, any defense, like I always say, guys, any defense can get a pick 6. Anyone. So, that's going to do it, guys. That's going to do it for the video. So, pick your poison, depending on how many lines you're playing, and go with it. Go with your gut. Try and be different, but not be too different. Don't get too stupid. I hope you guys cash. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. God bless you and your family. Again, guys, dfsclub.com. Stop losing. Stop taking the damn bus. Come join the winners here. 760 freaking members and growing by the day. Schroeder and I would love to have you. Schroeder sits right here next to me during every video just to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. So come join Schroeder and I, and 760 of your newest family members, you get an invite right to your email immediately. And then you come right in, come hang out, and come win some money. So yeah, guys, dfsclub.com. Click join now, click our logo, pick your plans, and you're in. And if you guys want to leave us a couple dollars in the tip jar for the fancy feast, right? And it goes towards the channel, guys. Thank you so much. You get a special shout out in the very next video while Schroeder smacks me in the face. You get your time to shine, guys. So if you want to do that, super thanks. That much appreciated. Not necessary, but very much appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving again, guys. You already know what time it is. Let's get this spread. All right, Schroeder, what you got to tell him? Hold on before you take off. Let's get this spread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. Schroeder and I are out. God bless you and your families, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.